Alright peeps, welcome back to Leviaville here. In the last episode we started building that mega structure you see in the arse end of the map there, as well as finally getting our bad water rig in and replacing this bad water rig with a bad water dome. Now I'm hoping during this 18-day drought here that this bad water finally drains and allows us to pump from this bad water rig, as well as potentially draining down here. Oh, there's a bloody power shaft that I forgot to delete earlier. Can you pick that up, Beavers, by any chance? I mean, you built it, so surely you can pick the effing thing up. And as you can see, we've got Beavers running up and doing this ladder here. I want to try and get as much of this built as well this episode. Oh, we got a beaver in the corner there building something. Oh, nicely done, nicely done. Get yourself doing that ladder, mate. Swim on back and get yourself fed and watered. All restocked with supplies to build more. Now, before we crack on with all of that, we're growing spadder up here. That's not on. We need to clear the planting area. No more spadder up the top. Be gone, spadder. Instead, we're going to be planting spadder down here, thanks to this aquatic farmhouse. The only thing is, I've been having a think, and I want to move this staircase again. We're kind of at the perfect opportunity here. Like, if I clear the planting here, you can see all of these chestnut trees dried out. We don't usually cut them, but we needed the wood, so we're cutting them down. And I think this is a perfect opportunity to move this staircase. Ooh, I was just about to say if we start at the top, but let's detonate this. Detonate! Boom! Now we got a little more irrigation in the corner there. Right, as I was going to say, if we start off on this corner here, and we make our way down to where this small pile is here. Let's just delete these two. We didn't need them. I figured out the only issue we're trying to design that overnight was the old dynamite needs to be blown up first, and we can't get any dynamite until there's no more water blocking this, or at least for 17 more days. Actually, if we're not going to be making any more dynamite, we may as well pause that explosives factory and the centrifuge. Help our little gravity batteries here. You know what? I'm going to unpause these lumber mills. We may as well get planking. I want to do a little bit of industry expansion, like pretty much right now. So let's get this lot built. And then once that's built, I'm going to pop another little workshop in here. And now what I'm going to do? I'm going to press speed 4 until that highlighted windmill is built. But I'm going to unhighlight it anyway so we can see the beavers running about like mad. I'll tell you what, I'm loving that ladder. Like, you can just see the beavers just getting straight up and down that big battery bank platform that they're building. And they're making quick work of it now. They're absolutely flying along, aren't they? I tell you what, looking at those box of rocks there, they're just sitting at the top. So the extra couple of windmills, I think we've added 3 windmills in. And we're about to add a 4th. That is just great, the fact that it's just keeping up for the most part with the power. Now I know we've got a few buildings paused. Once this new wind farm's in, we are going to be booming the Industrial Revolution like never before. During the daytime there is an absolute constant flow of builders like up and down those ladders. It is phenomenal. And as well, if you look where the windmill that we're watching is getting built, you can just see haulers just hauling planks away from the lumber mills and hauling logs to the lumber mills. It's an efficient little colony this, thanks to Yossarian. A true revolutionary he was. Oh, I'd like to see as well, if anybody's got any mad little ideas or improvements to me mad little builds that I've made, let me know in the comments. Like, there's a few people have commented, let me know. Like, different, even just like the name for the Tatty Tower, that's inspired another build. And then there's been some other comments about different things that have inspired builds in the future. It's like a bit of a communal map situation, you know? Like, I'm building some mental stuff, and then he's also, you know, building it with us. We've got your well-thought ideas with my twisted mind, and we create some absolute beautiful abominations. I'm going to temporarily come out of unhood mode, because this is just not getting built. How are we still waiting on It's paused. It's paused? When was that paused? It was never going to get built! Like, I had a sneak peek over here and I was like, mate, the paper storage is full. We're not waiting on paper. Like, it's only 20 gears. We shouldn't be waiting on those either. Before I forget, I noticed that these had finished chopping, so happy days. Ye can be haulers. Damn it, I forgot. I knew it, white! I deleted the lumberjacks because I knew I'd forget. And I obviously wouldn't forget about whatever I'm talking about now. It was something like, yes, right, okay. Oh my. So, let me wait until the beavers clock off. You know what? I'm actually going to let them clock off at 16 hours. Friday flyers, beavers. You're getting yourself a Friday flyer. Alright, now that the beavers have clocked off, I'm going to delete this 90 degree here and replace it with a gear workshop. Get that built with a quickness, beavers, because all of these lunatics have got basically no power. Well, actually, they do have some power, don't they? Yeah, 717 horsepower. So that must be these three combined. Ah, that looks about right. But as soon as the wind stops blowing, they'll have no power whatsoever. Let me meet you in the daytime, and we'll build this cogger's house. Oh, welcome to the daytime, beavers. We're going to leave the hut off until this cogger's up and running. You'll be able to see all the planks and log deliveries. The building village, I'll have it up in night time. As I was saying it, the building village had it up in bloody night time. Prioritise that by haulers, and as well make sure all of these new builds have got prioritised by haulers on. And as much as we don't have many planks, we've got even fewer cogs. And we can always pop another lumber mill down, can't we? Hang on, how we're coming along with this little barband? Oh, it's pretty much done. I wonder if it'll get built before the daytime rolls around. That would be a negative. Have we got to build our beaver coming to drop off the last couple of things and build it? Here we are. Is this the laddie? Are you building it? Yes, you are. Bit of bonus power in the system there. Look at that. We have got so much power already. And the wind farm's not even bloody started yet. I was wondering for a second there, where's the windmills? I forgot to delete them all to put paths in to make sure we can get to the ends. Oh, now speaking of ends, I somewhat messed up here. Not much though, I don't think. Just somewhat. Yeah, I'm going to have to delete this power shaft at some point. Just to remind me of that little fact. I'm going to plop some dynamite doing how I are. And while I was watching that little sped up bit there, I was thinking we don't need these to be paths over here, do we? Like, there's no reason for it whatsoever. They may as well just get blown up. I mean, not yet, but soon. I see a nothing to D in range. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's fair dinkum, mate. Fair dinkum. I've just unmarked this area for cutting, and I figured I may as well unpause this forester here so you can get back to planting these owl chestnuts. You know what? That might be a perfect time for a little bit of speed up montage. You'll be able to watch the chestnut trees get planted, and you'll even be able to watch the beavers continue to build their battery bank at the back of their map. I hope that pan came out alright and I didn't have to do some weird edit to try and smooth it out. Didn't help that I clicked the wrong button to begin with though. The joys of playing City Skylines 2 and Timberborn at the same time. Not the literal same time obviously. My laptop would blow up. Pretty sure I said this earlier, but the beavers are making light work of this, like. So they're already getting around the corner and everything. And we still have basically the same structure but more intensive to build after this as well. But, you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. And as well, for some reason, Speed 4's not lagging anywhere near as much when I'm up at this camera angle. Here we are! A brand new cycle. We made it through the drought, like now's a matter. Although we do have 237 jobs knocking about, but that may have something to do with the million billion hauling posts, and the fact we still have half a builder's village unpaused. But we should have enough jobs for all of these water pumpers, apart from these ones that are bloody not connected, because I don't think I was up the priority of this. I didn't get that built. Actually, I can just have that at that priority, and because this was placed way... Oh! Forgot I had free cam on. Let's zoom back in. Because it was placed way before any of this, that should get built first. Let's turn free cam off before I end up losing the world. Nothing to D in range? Oh, that's easy. Let's give you something to D in range. You are now cattail farmers. Farm all the cattails. That does remind me. I'm not sure if I explained why I put a stairs down there and made the path go all the way along to here. Apart from some vague, I want to blow up this bit of dynamite. Well, currently you see the path goes up and around, but this is wholly unacceptable. It all needs to get kaboomed, so that's what this stair does. It allows beavers to go across, not have to turn right there, and just continue going straight all the way to this bit of industry at the back here. Without having to take these stairs, gan right, gan a run, gan all the way around the Oyster back, run the back end, and then get to here. You know, it's just no good. One thing we do need to do to facilitate that path being a thing is get a side platform here of the 4 long variety. Why can't I put it in there? Is it too tall? Can I put a 3 long in at least? Alright, I can put a 3 long in. It must be too tall for this old bad water dome here. I suppose if we open it... It's opening! It might be the only time it ever opens. Yeah, that does come up a fair bit, to be fair. Look at that big bad water dome. Oh, actually, I should show that because it's during a tide. It's not during a drought. There's actually bad water coming out of that. Oh, is that the only bad water that's in there? It was. This was clean before I did that. Oh, but that means this is open, isn't it? Oh, it's open for business. We're getting bad water back. Oh, no, we're not going to put a bloody stair in. Oh, beavers, get that stair in. Ooh, with their quickness. We're going to unpause ye old centrifuge and explosive factory. We'll get to blowing these dynamites up. including this one I can plant now. And then I told the forester not to plant here because I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to dynamite away. Same goes for over here, to be honest with you. So I've got 10 beavers in the bad water rig. I think we should up the priority of this bad lad here, the large tank. Get that happening. Why haven't we been... I can already see it. That's not maximum... Oh my lord. Maximum priority. I want the farmhouse in, because look, we didn't pick up enough tatties with 3 farmhouses. 1, 2, 3. We need the 4th. We need to take a lesson out of the tatty pit book. As you can see here, the farmers doing here, they pick up every single tatty before it dries out and dies. No tatty is left unpicked. And now what? There'll be a beaver on his way to plant that tatty straight away. Oh yes, let's get this path in, Oh, and yes! So it was my stupid self that stopped this forester from seeing these top 2 trees by deleting that platform, not realising I was deleting the platform that let the forester see these 2 trees. Let's get a bit of water on the gun there. And you know what? We had heaps of water unlocked there at the end. I think I'm going to pause this when temperate season, unpause when the other 2 start. And that's going to keep a bit of water down here for these trees. And speaking of, since we're going to... Ooh, perfect timing. I was going to say, since we're going to start using this area, and we do have it nice and automated using this stream gauge here, as you can see, I want to replace this teeth grindstone here. I'll pop that on this bit of green ground, and then I want to get a fluid dump and pop that there where the teeth grindstone used to live. And that's going to have the same dealio. Pause when the temperate season starts, unpause when the other season starts. And that should keep this little area nice and topped up with water, so our spadadocs can grow. I don't know if that's spoiler or not, but we're planting spadadocs down here. Let's finish watching this fill up and we'll be able to see it automatically close and everything without flooding a single beaver's house. It's exactly what you want out of a floodgate system, innit? There it goes. Off just as the sun's about to rise. Like I say, not a single beaver's got wet feet as they run out of the door and get ready to work all day long. For 18 hours. Beaver's basically got all of these windmills in and all. And do I have this one paused for some reason? No, it's at least not paused, it's just a low priority. You know what, I wonder... Can I get some side platforms on here? I think I'll say no, because it's these aren't reinforced platforms. I can't be arsed rebuilding them, so I'm just going to use these platforms, which are more expensive anyway. It's a penalty, it's a penalty. I'm certainly not gaining advantage from using these type of platforms. And I think I want to plonk in, if I can get it set correctly. I think I have to go look down to get it on the right level. There we go. I think I want to plonk it in there. I might want to have to flip that, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. No, I won't. I won't want to wait and F and flip that. So let's maximum priority all of this nonsense here. Get the extra bonus power on the gun. And you know what? If we've got any bad water in this pool, we can finally blow up all of this TNT. Kaboom! And look at that water flow. It's going to fill up this area up the top here. And it's going to go from being a desolate, bad water stained desert at the top to lovely green, fertile land. Whoa, what's happening down here? But the river doesn't usually go on this far, does it? I'm pretty sure it doesn't, because I had a comment about putting like a little brick, like a little levee dam up here. How are they doing here? It's been young since I've checked here. We're almost covering the bloody scrap. I don't even know if that's normal anymore. We've got the pillar poking out there. And is there anything else that I should be seeing? Pretty sure I should be seeing... That's going up. That is going up. What speed am I on? I'm only on speed 3 and it's going up that fast. Oh, the Crimson Wyrm must be pissed off with us. Peeps, I'm going to have to meet you in the daytime. And I need to sleep. I need to panic. Oh, I'm panicking. Oh, welcome to the daytime, peeps. I tried to sleep, but I've been way too panicky. I think the Crimson Wyrm is pissed because we've blocked off 2 of its bad water vents here. We've popped a bad water dome on that one and a bad water rig on that one. And I think it's pushing bad water out of these 3 with an absolute fury. Let's have a check. Where are we up to now? It's buried the pillar that pokes out! Oh no, this is right. Pause. Emergency bad water defences, let's go! We can't let it go because it'll end up flooding this here. Oh, it'll end up flooding all of me carrots. And it'll probably contaminate the chestnuts and the tatties. Or it'll flood all me storage. Nah, we can't be having that. Right. What resources do we have? Basically nothing. Okay, perfect. Bad water dome. we have heaps of treated planks, right? But that's so many more gears. I'm bad water doming it up for now. If we end up putting a rig on it later, we end up putting a rig on it later. Bad water dome, all of these with a quickness beavers. And anything else that's maximum priority needs to not be maximum priority. Like this, not maximum priority. Alright, look, you can put these TNTs in. I'll let you do that, that's fine. Ooh, do I see the TNTs in around the corner? I do. Boom! Plant a spider dog. Tell you what, I thought we defeated the Crimson Wyrm, like, but evidently not. It was just biding its time. Maybe it thought it could live peacefully with us, but we obviously went a step too far when we covered up its ports up here. But look at how lovely and green the ground is, as I was saying before I got distracted by this scary nonsense right here. So I think it's time to deal with the Crimson Wyrm once and for all. And I'm pretty sure our builders can get to this one, can't they? Alright, sweet. How about getting our builders over to these ones? Let's platform our way up here. We'll have to, unfortunately, temporarily delete this contemplation spot. That needs to get built with the quickness beavers. And I think I'm going to go across here for this one. I can't bring myself to delete any more contemplation spots. The beavers have done nothing to deserve that. And the beavers will love going over to Contemplation Ridge as well. So, like, one beaver spot away is enough. Alright, beavers, please hurry up. We need to get all manufacturing onto this. You know, we really need gears. I was going to say should we get to building this, but I don't know. Yeah, these are quite expensive per block to build, like. I'm not too sure about building this little particular cogger just yet. I mean, look, we're not even keeping the logs in stock for these plankers here, so it is what it is, really, innit? Oh, we need planks. We need in here as well. Haulers, mate. Do we have any haulers? Well, then over here, what about some of the older buildings? Do we actually have 0 haulers? Oh, we got this connected up, that's probably why. Oh, and this as well. Yeah, that probably doesn't help. Well, in that case, we should unpause some more beds, but probably not these beds, because these beds are at risk of flooding up here. How about we unpause some of these beds? Anybody connected up here? That would be a negative. You know what? We're going to unpause some of the tatty hoos-hooses. We'll unpause these two here. I was just like, why don't you have a path access? Man forgot to put a bloody platform in, didn't he? There we go. Once that's built, you'll have some access. And beavers? Oh, already, I tell you what, we got a lot of beavers born last night. Look at all of that. There's heaps of new beavers. Good old Leviaville's being born. We didn't get a warning on day 4, which is beautiful. What I'm thinking of doing is whipping out the old Speed 4, turning the hood off, and then just seeing how we're going here. Seeing what we get built. What precisely. And we'll be able to watch the builders gone up on the ridge there to do that first bad water dome and then come on to do the rest. Hopefully we'll see beaver builders building the platforms out to these lower 2 bad water domes. And I want to get something sorted before this bloody bad water situation ends up flooding our settlement. We can't have that. Oh, there's a warning! It's a drought! It's a drought! Alright, 3 days. Will this fill up in 3 days? It's been 5 days and we've went from... Damn! We went from basically nothing because it was all droughted out after 18 days. And we've went like, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5 to 6 blocks. So in the next 3 days, we can expect to go up maybe another 2 blocks. Where are we over here? How many more blocks do we have? We have 1 more block. 1 more block. Okay, we may need a healer. Isn't there a healer over here? Sheila. I swear Sheila was offering our healing services over here, but apparently not. Oh, apparently Sheila's not even a healer anymore. She's a herbalist. Sheila the herbalist. I almost just clicked finish now there. No, no, no. No MiGly. No cheaty. No cheaty. But we should definitely get that up and running, because this is somewhat likelihood that we're going to get... we're going to get contaminated beavers. Right, I think I should bring the priority down on these bad water domes. At least that one, because that's the only one the beavers can reach. Is there anything else that's maximum priority that requires gears? No. The beavers should have 20 gears, which we have ready to go in this herbalist before anything else. We also have 10 planks ready to go, so you know what, builders? Can you hurry up and build Sheila's herbalist over here, please? It's daytime. How far did you get? You've done nothing! How? It's the only thing that's maximum bloody priority? I was getting scared anyway. How? Too close. Far too close. Far too close. We're flooding. We're definitely flooding. Unpause that gatherer flag. Will you get a builder working in you? I mean, beaver? Yep, perfect. Oh, we do have another... Right, okay. I've just been flopping because I've been like... You know, we had 1 staircase up to overhead. And I said, yeah, we built a second one a couple episodes ago. But to get to that second one, we have to go through what's soon to be flooded, as well as to get to the first one. But I completely forgot about this third one here, which we didn't have to get to the floodlands for at least. At least it gives us another block, if nothing else. So, what I want to do... Oh, I can't because the district centre. I want to break this path coming out the district centre on this side. Break a path at the bottom of this staircase here. Break the path at the top of this staircase. Break a path at the top of this staircase. And now, yes, this pathway in the middle here should not be connected at all. We should have no beavers anywhere near this middle area here. Wee-woo! Wee-woo! Evacuate! Evacuate! Trying to remember what an air siren sounds like. I don't think I'll probably want to try and do an air siren impression like... No, that's a baby cry. But probably way different. But yeah. Air siren noises! Air siren noises! Evacuate the flood zone! Evacuate the flood zone, beavers! Keep yourselves safe and uncontaminated. Aye, get yourself up that stair, mate, and then come back down. How are we coming along with this bad water rig up here? I mean, bad water dome? Oof, not very far at all. What about this herbalist? The only maximum priority thing on the map. At least we're starting to get something done with it. I don't know where our gears have went. All our planks. What else is maximum bloody priority? Alright, so there's been a total of like 4 planks being put in these... Oh, yeah, no, so you've built some platforms over here. Fair enough. So that's where the planks have went. Because that is maximum priority as well. But the gears should all be in here. Unless they're all on their way over here. Beavers do have to take the long way around, I must admit. They have to go all the way over there to pick up some gears to come all the way back over here to pop them in this little obelisk here. Ooh, we've lost access to a fair bit of food now, like... That is less than ideal. I could have kept some of that, but I was like... I didn't want to go down and like delete the path at the bottom, but not the top, and then delete like a path at the top of the stairs here when I've got all this building on top of it, and that was too much faff. Whoa, what are you doing? I'll keep an eye on yous. I'll keep an eye on yous, aye. How are we getting nowhere with this herbalist? The beavers built a big massive wall across the back of the map here in like no time at all, but they can't build a bloody herbalist. Are you full on dandelion storage and all? Oh. It's all happening, isn't it? It's all happening. You know, temporarily, this is going to be dandelion storage here. Dandelions? And are we full on water? Pretty much, there or thereabouts. I can just see that like a lot of beavers just aren't working. Why aren't any beavers working? Get your ass in there and start working, mate. Do they need all 3 beavers to work or something? Why aren't you working? All 3 beavers are in there. Why is nothing happening? What? What? Pause it. Let the beavers get out. Unpause it. Maybe we'll get some new beavers that are actually willing to work get put in here. Right, it's official. We're flooding. We're flooding. What can we do? You need to wake up, mate. And get out of there, Zotty. Ooh, I was just about to say I'm going to let the beavers pick up some more carrots, and then I saw that this was creeping up from the side. Beaver, get out of there. Get out of there. Pause. Guy, David, stop. Stop it. What can I do to stop farmers going down there and contaminating themselves? I can pause them? I think that's my best bet. I can literally just pause them. Right. Beavers, get out. No, stop. Oh, they're going to go empty this. Don't empty this. You can't access that. Don't empty it. Kits. No. Kits. Turn left. Kits, what are you doing? Kits! Run away! Don't run to it. Stop idling down there. You buffoons. Why? Why are my beavers absolute? Why are you piling down here? Oh, no. Okay, I know what's happening. They're all because there's no thing. Because this doesn't exist. They're just like going to where it used to be. I've just sent all of my beavers to get contaminated. Temporary district. Alright, so we got the naughty dragon. Because this Wyrm has been a bloody bad dragon to say nothing else. Everybody from the United Colonies temporarily move out a naughty dragon. AKA, get out of the bad water! Anybody that's still idling here, yous are absolute plebs. Get out. That beaver still has Zoddy is still past that. Out! In the middle of the bad water here, just big drowning in the bad water. I tell you what, this drought cannot come quick enough, like. I take it we're nowhere near here yet because we haven't even got the healer built. Nope. Healer's still got 10 planks to go on. And we got a whole more day of this nonsense. How bad's it going to get? I think we should be alright because we've got a lot more surface area to flood now. Zotty, wake up. Zotty, please. You absolute lunatic Can you... Right, get out. You sick? Get out. If we need planks, I think I need to reduce the priority of these bad lads, because these obviously getting fed planks. Or at least the first one I do. So please build our beavers. 9 planks in there with the quickness. Ooh, dynamite that can explode. Oh, speaking of dynamite that can explode, let's explode this, yeah. Detonate. Oh my, I cannot believe the Crimson Wyrm has done this. I was just trying to like harvest the bad water from the source. Obviously it's a bit of a pressure build up, isn't it? And it's just forcing more bad water out of here. Ooh, I was just about to see, are we close to flooding the Tatty Pit? We should be alright. We shouldn't flood the Tatty Pit. Yeah, this is where the Tatty Pit District Centre once stood before Yossarian blew it up with a nice tight bomb pattern. Which was completely by fluke because he wasn't looking where he was dropping them. I got 52 unwell beavers. Do we have this healer in yet? How? What else is maximum priority? There's nothing? There's nothing that should be taking planks? Apart from gears, that's right. Oh, 0.4 days. I want to try and store as much water as I can. Ye-2, ye-2, ye-2. And then once this starts flooding down here, which I think it was anyway, ye up to 3. And you know what? While we've got an Atlantis situation going on here, let's just appreciate the green ground and upper height. Isn't it lovely? You got old mate taking the treated wood. He's probably going to go and store it on. You're going to go and put it in the treated wood storage. Get yourself doing there. Why aye. And we've got a burger coming up from the bad water rig. Coming for a bit of water. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then we've got this. Flooded. Contaminated. Beavers are unwell. Let's just see what this drought's got in store for us. Oh, welcome to the drought time! A 21 dear! It's now to sniff out, but we should be alright. We should be alright. Any chance we have the healer in? Since I paused... I didn't pause anything, did I? We're close. We're going to get the last plank in. For some reason in my head I'd paused gear workshops, but I hadn't. Happy days. Rocky Seal, get in there. And please make some antidote for these unwell beavers to slurp on. And then once this drains out, we'll be able to reclaim our little land down here in our proper United Colony District. Instead of this bad dragon, I mean naughty dragon district here. Tell you what, like, look, how wonderful is this? I just flooded. Oh, of course it's, oh my lord. Oh, I'm going to have to be careful with that. This is really flooded. Yeah, I'm going to have to be really careful when I come to just throwing this floodgate up willy-nilly at 2. I'm going to have to stop doing that, basically, is what I'm going to have to do. Stop doing that. You know what? Let's finally design this staircase since this TNT's blown up and we've got no better to do than wait for this bloody stuff to dry out. Oh, it's dried out. Okay, path up. Pause and delete district. Path of you. Path of you. Path of you. Path of you. And finally, path of you. And I do believe that's all the paths pathed up. Path in there. That is indeed all of the paths pathed up. Alright, resume as a united colony. While I resume designing this staircase. Well, that's my idea, in a nutshell, to get up there, while keeping as much of these spider dogs gone as I can. And I did change the idea again like last time. I need more dynamite, which I need to wait another 19.6 days for, but thankfully I could actually start building it from there, and I know that's where we're going to get to by the time we get to these stairs here. The only thing I'm concerned about, if I do plant trees, plant some chestnut trees, say there, I'll just pause the game for this bit. Can I pop side platforms over here? No. Can I pop one here? Yes, so it just needs to be one higher. No worries, I just need to do this all again, but one higher. Let me quickly do that, and I'll be back with yous. Right, well, that's the new staircase in now, and that should be the last time it's in. Hopefully, it's not like when I said that for like the 5th or 6th time with this big battery wall back here that I had to rebuild so many times. And we still didn't even have the hedges in yet. Ooh, it's okay, it's not the end of the world, but I forgot to book this back at high priority, super high priority rather. Let's get all of this built during the next 19.5 days, beavers. 51 unwell beavers, look at them all, they're just all around the map. Hopefully this healer's just bumping all of the antidote out. I might even be nice and give them a little bit of antidote storage here next to the house. Get that built with the same priority as the rest of the stuff that I said to get built, beavers. You know what? I'm going to speed 4. until this bloody bad water dome's in, or through the rest of this drought, whichever comes first. No, but for cereal though, we know that this Crimson Wyrm is no joke, and it is about to swallow a whole colony whole. We were so close to that river getting polluted on the other side. It's not even like I say, it's no joke. We need to get these bad water sources plugged up. I just moved camera angles there because I realised the beavers only had gears to get in there, so we were just going to be sitting watching absolutely nothing happen for most of the time. So at least we can see a little bit of hustle and bustle and them getting to work, getting at the other two bad water domes from this angle. And even see them building the rest of the battery bank wall there now. Right, I'm coming out of speed 4 mode. It's getting too laggy. It's getting too laggy. What progress did we make? We're getting a decent little bit of the way over here. We're doing our here, getting all the metal planks and pliers in. Wow. Metal blocks and planks. We're about halfway on the gears here. We really need to step up our gear production, like. But I don't have an easy way of doing that. Not without reducing our plank production. I mean, I could squeeze one in here. Theoretically. You know what, we're not making explosives at the moment. I'm going to delete that. That should allow me to plop a little gear workshop on there like that. I'm actually going to temporarily delete another contemplation spot, so I can rebuild the explosives factory here. And then to connect these paths together, I'm just going to do a simple little 2 long platform, and then I'll do a 1 long platform there. Path that up, and replace that 1 contemplation spot with 2 contemplation spots. Yeah, I'll up the priority of that there, but it's not essential because we have this back road here, as well as the back roads here that you can see beavers taking. And we have the staircase hour here that beavers can take and can run the other way. So that path being disconnected, it isn't the end of the world. But I do want this gear workshop up and running with a quickness. And that's needing planks and logs, which I think we'll be able to start putting in now, like now tomorrow. Yeah, we got all the planks in there. How are we doing with our tree chopping duties? I knew 1 wasn't enough over here, like. Let's move the stream gauge to here. Delete this bad lad. Get a platform on there with a fluid dump. And if you wouldn't mind building that with a quickness, please, beavers. And I imagine we've got a beaver just ticking along over here, like now tomorrow. They won't be doing much. Ooh, would you look at this? We've even got some more dynamite. Let's detonate that. And then we want a double dynamite on there. And I think that hole's 1 too deep, so need dynamite on there. Ooh, my little stair doing here worked and all. Happy days, I'll get to deleting those and then we can pick those logs and stairs up. And that's 3 and 6 ready to go. And then reminders on when the drought's over. I want to detonate this dynamite here. Oh, we're drying out. And we could definitely do with another lumberjack how I like. Just where to put them. Where could one pop a lumberjack? Tell you what, I'll take those back, like. Yes, thank you. Plop some dynamite on there. You know what, pop it on there so I don't forget. I'm just checking to see how bad the flooding is in here, and it is pretty bad. I'm going to be pretty lucky if this is dry in the next 10.9 days, like. Absolute buffoon at times. I was about to say I'll pause the centrifuge for power, but we're doing our reach for power. Even this one that's not connected's helping root. Oh, we did get bad water. That means we could still be making stuff and things with the dynamite and the booms. We're at least close to getting this plank up and running. So this can be connected to the same power network as everything else. Because at the moment, it's not. As you can see, 616. And that'll jump up now. Yeah, now we're covering it. And we're getting some more bloody coggers on the gun. We'll maximum priority this, even though it's taking gears. Why not have any explosive storage? I don't have any gears in there, so this is now explosive storage. Beavers, can you pick that little bit of explosives up that you've got in the corner here, please? Thank you very much, Beaver.
You know what, let me watch you down the hole.
Let me watch you on the long way around here, quag off. Ooh, you are going the long way round and all, aren't you? Where you gone? Oh, you are properly. I don't think this was quicker, you know. I think if you had went around the back, it would have been a shorter journey, like. You shouldn't have went all the way around this side, like, I must admit. But anywho, just use that up when you can. That's going to be gear storage. And I do kind of want to put something in this little square here. Let's have a look. What do we got in decorations? I was thinking beaver statue because it can actually reach the path there. Over the bridge. But you know what else has 3 tile range? The bulletin pool. Let's get the bulletin pool in there when anyone can see it. I love it. I just love the idea that in the back of the industry where there's nothing nobody could ever get. No beaver will ever step foot here once this explosives factory's in. There's a bulletin pool letting you know what's going on. Or at least what was going on before the Industrial Revolution happened. I don't think historians would be like, yeah, demolished it and then rebuilt it and demolished it and rebuilt it a million times for any reason. Oh, I've got a couple of coggers gone down here, dropping off these bad lads. How many we got left? I would like to get that done. This like 1 bad water done, dome done before this 9.9 days is up. I'm not really feeling this bad water dome getting done by the time this drought ends. And I'm definitely not feeling this bad water dome getting done by then either. Don't mind the floating bad water square there. I definitely didn't just quadruple the power of this bad water source here. As you can see, because I can't even click the bad water source, how could I possibly up the power of it? I mean, this unearthly square here, it must be the Crimson Wyrm's power. It must be rising, it must be onto what we're doing, and it's getting ready to give its last blow through its hole. Like a blowhole, like a fucking wheel, you know what I mean? But hopefully our beavers can stop that from happening. At least up here, I've no one else. Come on, 69 more gears! And if you swap those numbers around, that's how many gears we've got 9.6 deers for 69 gears. Now these like fully contaminated, like deed beavers, do you at least go and like sort yourself out with antidote if it's available? So you slurp on the colony's water. I can see we've got antidote available, so you're going to go get some antidote, or are you going to go eat some of the colony's potatoes? Could be either at this point. He's going to eat some of the colony's tatties. Will you get yourself out of the river and get yourself bloody uncontaminated, please? What are you doing now? Right, so, like, do these beavers, do they actually, like, sort themselves out? Do they go get antidote or not? You might be going to get antidote now, actually. Let's follow him over here. Are you going to get some antidote? Why, aye! And he's got his antidote. Specked up there. Look how fast that contamination's gone and doing. Ooh, dynamite. Don't explode it yet, MiGly. 9 days and you can explode all the dynamite you can see. Ooh, I can't explode these two though. Detonate. That way I can get these stairs in and complete this little staircase here. The replacement for this when we get to it. And I've been looking. I want to pop the stream gauge there. Like for no other reason than shids and gigs. Because look how cool that looks there. Just like big chillin'. And then we'll be able to plant a spadder dock there. But I'm not going to delete that until we've got the other one in. Because it's currently controlling this floodgate. Look at the sick beavers gone doing the staircase where he is off. Yeah, hopefully he's off to get some antidote. That's all I'm saying. He's off to go into bed or something, are you? Oh yeah, fair enough. This is what... Oh no, you're just off to like mill under the house here and just be nuisances to all your neighbours trying to get a good morning's kip. That is the way of the contaminated beaver, innit? But at least we're doing something about it this time. We've got Avenue here just big chilling, making antidote, helping out these contaminated beavers, getting them back up to full strength. We got another Comedia coming in for some more antidote. Why aye. Like I said, Avenue will sort you right out. You might even be well by the time you wake up there, zombie. If nothing else, the drought has evaporated / drained all of the bad water from the Crimson Wyrm side of the valley here. And like I was saying during that sped up footage, we were only like, what at this point, 2 blocks away from that bad water spilling and contaminating our entire freshwater source here. Are 2 fluid dumps not enough, or do they just need to be prioritised by haulers so they actually got water in them all the time? It's the whole point of those fluid... Let me catch you in the daytime. As I was trying to say under the cover of darkness, the whole point of those bloody fluid dumps there is to keep these oaks wet and dry and growing for the time that the drought's happening. Oh, you're still one neither one that dried up so quick. Look at all of these water pumpers. Ooh, I've probably got water pumpers up there as well, haven't I? Let's have a look. Oh, do this lot get paused? Get paused. I need to set up your bloody, you know what? Your automations. Well, that's all those paused, so we shouldn't have that issue anymore. Yeah, there's one cheeky little beggar still pumping away up here. Pause, unpause, pause. And hopefully we chill out with this last bit of block and a half we've got here for the next 7.8 days. Keep as much of this wet as we can. Speaking of, ye unpause, we need the farmers. Ooh, this is done over here, isn't it? Let's get the hood off. Isn't this a cosy little farming area here? I didn't even notice. Look, you got a little barrow there. Little barrow, little rake, couple of sacks and that. Oh, and a hoe leaning up against the door. That is mint. Like I say, we got our scarecrows scaring all the crows away. We got our bees stinging all the beavers. And we got our beaver statues just grinning along there. And we should have another bloody hedge in front of this one. But let me guess, I didn't bloody prioritise it. Yeah, I thought so. Doesn't need to be super high priority anyway. I'm going to detonate this, even though it's going to drive the water level down. Because I just remembered when I saw it that I need to put a triple platform on there. In a little lantern like that. So we got 2 overhanging the bridge side by side. I think the only issue is I can't actually reach that now. Oh, apparently beavers can reach that. Oh, yeah, because it's just a path. It's not a bridge. They can just go over the side. Sweet. There's 40 gears sitting in this underground pile. Underground pile, get deleted. Pick up all those gears and get them sent into action. These 9 gears as well. Get those sent into action. Any gears make the way in here? Nah, not quite. Now, there is a little bit of something I want to tee up over here. It will mean deleting all of these, unfortunately. But thankfully, there's not much in the way of resources in there already. You know what I'm thinking? Repurpose some of this here. I want this to be gears. And that way I don't have to worry about deleting this path here. Although I would like to have the beavers empty this warehouse before I delete that path to make sure that they have access to all the gears available. Okay, thank you very much, beavers. And then if you wouldn't mind to getting around to dynamiting that one, you can. No, I don't even know why these triple platforms are in. I'm going to delete these triple platforms, pick up the logs from them, and we're going to pop something special there. Doing the line, of course. Doing the line. Well, that's that. And beavers, if you wouldn't mind, just getting around to that whenever you get around to it, you know, need big quickness. Apart from these far up here. Have we got this bad water doing with D? How we doing here with this bad lad? Not too bad, not too bad. And I've just freed up a couple of gears, or did all of those gears that I freed up just gone straight into there? By the looks of the 2 gears in storage, it went straight into this bad water dome here. So we've at least got one threat dealt with. And you know what? We can have a look at this animation here in the safety of our own drought. Look at that bad water dome. Beaut.
Let's close it. Let's close it.
Let's close it. Oh, and it just sinks underneath again. Beaut. Love it. Love it how it goes up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Alright, let's leave this down so I don't end up leaving it up and regretting it gratefully. If I open this, can I like click the bad water source underneath or not? No, I can still only click the bad water dome. I would like to show you how powerful these are, but you know, bad water domes on them. I can't click them. All I can tell you is, particularly this one here, he's a spicy number. Or at least that's the reports we've had from the Beaver Council of War. They identified this as the most spicy. That's why we bad water domed it up. But then the spice started erupting from the bottom source. Oh, look at this. We're down to 42 contaminated beavers. Oh, look at that. That beaver that it actually took with 2 clever on there. About to get some more antidote by the looks of things. Oi, oi. Good old Avenux. Got it sorted for you. Tell you what, now we're making decent progress over here. Where are we up to? Yeah, basically we just need to connect on our there, but yeah, builders can't reach this part just yet. Not until they get our to here. Now is this paused? I think it is. Yeah, that's paused, so we'll be able to get it over and build this power shaft. As well as build the rest of these that we currently aren't able to reach. I just figured something out. I'll tell you in the daytime. Right, so what I figured out during the night there was this bad lad here. It's got no way, hang on, ladders. Oh, I did put ladders on. I ladders so you can go up and down. I'm a clever beaver, me. I was going to have to build a staircase down over to here so the beavers can get up to there. I wasn't even thinking about this one they didn't have access to, but they do, they can get over here. Basically, you see the secondary ladder system. Actually, the beavers are already using it to build this platform here. Which reminds me, I need to pause all of this construction, apart from the very last one. That way the beavers won't, you know, block their own construction like they did just before. Yeah. As I was saying, the beavers, they go up this ladder, going across this path, and then we've got ladders to go down along onto this one, and ladders to go up and along onto this one here. So we're absolutely nouts a matter on it. And all of this stuff is actually paused. Yeah, so we'll be able to build all of this. Perfect. How's the water situation doing here? Oh, all green, or at least green. Well, we're all green. The water's not down the bottom, but that's good enough for me. That is good enough for me. So 2 of these with the haulers on, like now to matter. Get your automation set up as well there, Dermal. Tell you what, I think this is going to be a surprisingly good little speedy up angle, this. You know, we get to see builder beavers coming and dropping off supplies into the bad water dome and the paths over to them. But if you have a look closely in the back, you can also see the beavers building the new wind farm. Slowly but surely making their way over there. Well, as you know, we've got views of Contemplation Ridge. We can see the dandelions getting stored in the Tatty Tower there. The dandelion storage is temporary, don't worry, that is a Tatty Tower. Desperate time call for desperate measures. And when the Crimson Wyrm declares war, what are you going to do? But yeah, I suppose the Crimson Wyrm just didn't know what we were doing. It was just expelling its ooze, you know, its rusty water as it wished. But then when we actually blocked up the sources, especially with the dome, because there's no release on that, you're not even extracting it anymore. I think that's what caused the Crimson Wyrm to kick off, like, and kick off it did. But we're talking about it in the past tense like it's all sorted. It's far from it. We've just added another bad water dome which would have pissed the Crimson Wyrm off even more. I think we're going to be lucky to survive this next bloody temperate season with our river intact. Is this a season drop change? It is! The seasons, the cycle's ended. Oh, the bad water's kicking out again. Oh, it's kicking off. It's kicking off. It's got no mercy. We're at least over on the platforms here. We can get to this and start building this dome. How far are we on this dome? We're not too far on that dome, if not else. But I'd say by the looks of things, this barred water source down the bottom here, it is the most magically magical of barred water sources. Now you Horcrux nerds, that's what power level this barred water source is on. Now the question is, will our beavers be able to get these 2 barred water sources blocked up in time? You can see it's already starting to back up and flow. This little slit is not enough for it. Will Yashi grow up to ripe old age? You're going to have to find out on the other side of this cliffhanger. It is going to be a sketchy one, I'll say that. Like, you saw how quickly it all fell up and squidded well last time, and like I say, we've got the most magically magical barred water source to the bottom. It's going to be another fun one next week, but I'll see you next week, peeps.